Welcome to Faith and Psychology with Dr. Arlene Adams. Now today I'm going to talk to you about a very interesting theory which is called the attribution theory and also the attribution error. Now what is the attribution theory? The attribution theory is when we explain people's behavior in terms of their internal disposition, which means their biological disposition, their brain construction, and also the genetics that they have inherited from their parents or grandparents. And then we also explain people's behavior in terms of their social factors, their environmental factors. And psychology is very good at this, and this is what we call an eclectic approach. But human beings commit a certain error, which is called the attribution error. And what is the attribution error? The attribution error is when you attribute people's behavior to their internal or their biological disposition, and your own behavior to social or environmental factors. Now let me explain to you how that works in the practice. You arrive late one morning. You may have many reasons. The alarm clock did not go off, the traffic was hectic. But a few weeks later, the colleague walks in late. And may I say, this is a colleague that you don't like. So you will attribute that person's behavior to their biology. Oh, the person is lazy, or the person is just ineffective. And that is what we call the attribution error. Now, if we hold all these negative attitudes and beliefs about people, it may lead to prejudice. Prejudice towards people, prejudice towards groups. And we know that when prejudice is acted upon, it leads to discrimination. But the Bible is quite clear on this. And Scripture is quite cognizant of the fact that we as humans commit this attribution error. And therefore we are encouraged, for example, in Luke 6 verse 42, it says, "How can you say to your brother, 'Brother, let me take out the speck out of your eye,' when you yourself fail to see the plank or the log in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye." Romans 2 verse 1 also encourages us not to judge. "You therefore have no excuse, you who pass judgment on someone else, for at whatever point you judge another, you are condemning yourself, because you who pass judgment do the very same thing." And so God is aware of the fact that the very things we judge people about is the very things that we do. So would you consider next time when you pass judgment that you would consider how you actually explain your own behavior in terms of social factors, and how you explain the behavior of others in terms of their biological disposition. And I encourage you to be cognizant of this. And I'm sure that when you are, you would think twice to judge others. And hopefully this will lead to a better world and to better relationships around you. So thank you for joining Dr. Adams with Faith and Psychology. Thank you. Bye.